Greg Halford's in there. Harry Hayesom's in there. Max Corning's in there. Very good ball. Some sort of fisticuffs going on there. I'll tell you what.
I wasn't even looking.
I'm not really sure what's going on. Free kick for the tags. The whistle goes. Sets up.
We've got goals to back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another Hashtag United game. Back in the league, back at home today for the first time in a month, and we are here against Heybridge Swifts, kicking off a run of some very tough matches. In our next 3 games, we play 3 of the current league's top 5, so it's time to find out just how far we've come and where we're currently at. But before all that, if you're watching this video on upload day, today is the day. The Hashtag Fan Token is now live on the SOCIOS app and available to buy. The Hashtag Fan Token is all about recognising the role you guys play in this club and giving you a chance to engage in a way that you've never been able to before. This is a chance for us to give you guys exclusive benefits, like the chance to pick a future kit, come on tour with us, even play with us. All of this and more is going to be available to anyone that buys just 1 Hashtag Fan Token, which at launch is going to cost just £2. Now, our first benefit for token holders is live right now on the SOCIOS app. We're going to be picking our first ever fan representative. That person is going to get a chance to join us on committee meetings, representing the fans in a way that's never been possible before and actually help to shape the future of this club. So, how do you enter? Well, token holders will just go onto the Socios app, answer a few short, simple questions. We'll create a shortlist, and then those guys will be asked to enter a video telling us why they think they should be Hashtag's first ever fan representative. And then it goes to a vote. A vote selected and voted on by all the other token holders. Whoever wins will be our fan representative for an entire year. So that's it, guys. It's time now. Get yourself involved. To get your fan token, all you have to do is get down in the description, use the link below to download the Socios app, follow a few short instructions, and we will see you in there to give you some of these amazing benefits. But for now, back to today's action. Let's hear from Devs.
The side's up, and it's been very difficult because for the first time this year I've had to make a couple of really big calls, and they're harsh calls, but understand that I will do what I think's right. So if you got the shirt today, work like dogs to keep it. On to today. They've had a great start, unbeaten in the league. I think only defeats they've had have been against higher league opposition, so they would come to us with confidence. But we're good. We're a good side, and I expect us to be the dominant side, and if we play at what we're capable of, we will win the game. Just put 90 minutes of performance in and we'll come away with a positive result. Let's go to work, come on.
Okay, so let's look at your Hashtag United lineup today. We've got a couple of absentees, but let's get into it. Retaining his place in between the sticks is James Philp. Same centre-back pairing of Greg Halford and Harry Haysom. Brooks back in the side recently in the week in the Cup and keeps his position at left-back, and we have the returning Matty Waldridge on the right-hand side. Centre midfield 3 of Max Cornhill, PK and Yoni Vukaj. No Kojo today, which means on the left-hand side we have Jermaine Francis. On the right, Pedro Carvalho, and up front, that new man himself, Ollie Miles. On the bench we have Tom Anderson, Toby Aramalaran, Iman Akunja, Anthony Page and AT Alex Teniola. And we are underway. It's Heybridge Swifts to get this one off and running. A tough match in the league. 2 teams right up in the mix for those promotion spots and maybe even more. Who knows? Matty Waldridge on this one, who got a rare rest in the Velocity Cup in the week. And almost ever present in the tag side. Our most capped player from anyone coming out of an academy series. And talking about players, ballers, Harry Haysom, that left foot from centre-back, had a go there. Don't mind it. Callum Schaefer, high into the sky. Big kick. PK's going to contest this one, as does Max Cornhill. Between them, though, they can get the job done, and it's Jermaine Francis. 1-2 with PK, but it's just a 1. And now the 2 over to Pedro Carvalho on the right-hand side. What can he do? Normally operating on the left, on the right this time, and it normally ends in the same result, which is the ball in the back of the net. Often on the goal sheet for the tag, and he nearly was there. Shows you can do it on both flank stamps. Ben Brooks is going to take this one. You don't get much room for a run up here at the Len Salmon. But Brooks is going to do his best to throw that one into the box. Evades Halford, tries to get a foot on it and does so, enough to get Jermaine Francis in, who's going to protect the ball. Back to Ben. First time deliveries deep over everyone, but Matty Waldridge there. Oh, surely a chance and it's in. It is in. I thought it was a great chance for Ollie Miles to get off his Hashtag goal scoring tally, but it is indeed, I think, Jermaine Francis who's poked that one in. And it's 1-0 to the tags. It all started from some build-up play on the left-hand side. Ben Brooks, really good lofted delivery. Beat everybody apart from Matty Waldridge. Headed it back in towards the centre and eventually turned home by Jermaine Francis. Beautiful stuff. 1-0 hashtag United. That's what you want. You don't want these. Recently, it's been slow starts to games. We've got the result, but we had to work for it. Gone behind in the velocity. You don't like the anxiety. Greg Halford's in there. Harry Haysom's in there. Max Cornell's in there. Very good ball. Did have the extra bit of height, and it landed on the head of Max Cornhill. Really good chance at goal there. Just goes past the right-hand post, but great delivery from Ben Brooks. Involved in everything good from the tag so far. A couple of corners. The initial cross in that Matty Waldridge headed back over for his assist. They've got it on the right-hand side here, though. It'll be a give and go. Kieran Jones coming back, knocking it back. Lee Noble pumps it forward towards Rob Harvey. And finally out by Ben Brooks. That wand is used for many different things. One of them is to clear the lines. And tell you what, good chance for an offside flag there, surely. Not given, though. And here is Ross Wall over one more time to the advancing Louis Arrowsmith, who's been under a little bit of pressure. He's appealing for, I don't think a foul, I think for a corner probably, but it's going to be a goal tick to the tags. This is good from hashtag. The hounding and the pressing is really not giving Heybridge too much time on the ball to think about what they can do. And it ultimately results in a few turnovers, but they're coming again here. Pumped forward. Reece Henry's putting some pressure on Halford, and it's not got on yet apparently. Halford's got the ball, he's under pressure, using his body and his strength very well, and just puts a bit of a handoff there onto Reece Henry. Piqué's going to come over and give him an option. Last time we saw him, he took to play it short, and he's played it short again here. We know Piqué's so good at protecting the ball. Back to Piqué. Now plays it inside. Not the best contact on it though, but it's not cleared, and Waldridge gets it on the edge of the box. We know he doesn't mind a shot. Matty Waldridge eclipsed the ankles of Darren Phillips. Is going to go out for a hashtag corner. I think our 6th of the game. Crazy. Not conceding many high quality chances to opposition of recent weeks. And here you go. It could be a high quality chance of hashtag zone. Yoni and Miles. Yoni goes alone. Beats everybody and possibly a save. No, the referee's saying it wasn't. I wonder whether Yoni could have squared that back to Ollie or Pedro at the back post, but he had a sight of goal. When you've got the quality that Yoni does in the final third, why not take a go at goal? It's going to be a goal kick. Nicely clipped on by Ross Wall there. Big shout from Greg there. Must have had a good case of clipping a Heybridge man on the way out, but the ref wasn't interested. Heybridge throw back to Phillips, and nicely picked there by Ollie. He doesn't quite do enough to get on it. Yoni. Pedro, no, it's back to Heybridge again, and here they come on the edge of the box, but it really is a moment where they can't quite get on the ball, but now Piqué's threaded the ball through to Ollie, and he really did time his run nicely there, stayed on side, collected the ball, but couldn't quite link up with Pedro. Here is Yoni. Cornhill's got it on the edge of the box. Why not have a shot? It's closed down quite nicely, though. Knocking around here, it was Ben Sartain to put in a really good challenge. And there's a link up now between Ross Wall and the number 11. Ben Brooks is being unmustered. He's got his way through. A chance on goal. And you know what? It could have been an equaliser. Rob Harvey had a tussle with Ben Brooks. Rob Harvey on this occasion came out on top. The ball landed at his feet and just leant back and got a little too much under it. Gratefully for hashtag to see it going over for a goal kick. But that was a moment of worry for the tags. Still holding the ball up. Piqué humble. Back to Halford, who now looks for Pedro. And he's somehow got away with that. It's found Matty Waldridge, and the tags have still got possession. But possibly not for much longer. And that is going to be a free kick. And that is going to be in a dangerous area. Greg Halford over the free kick for the tags. The whistle goes. Sets up. It is going to be a shot. It's well struck, and it's well saved by Callum Schaefer. Brilliantly disguised by Greg Halford. No one, including me, had any idea whether he was crossing or shooting there. And he's put a really good contact on the ball and won another corner for the tags. When Ben gets the right contact at the right trajectory, these are very difficult to defend. Just need to beat the first man. And he does. Ben Brooks puts a little bit more loft on this one. It's in! I think it's gone straight in. They're all going over towards Ben Brooks to claim it. I said he needed to get a little bit more on it, and he did. You saw how much spin there was on that football on its way through, and the wind maybe caused a bit of havoc. Callum Schaefer has swatted at it, and he's actually appealing to the referee for something here. He's making a very high contest. I'm not sure if that's for saying that he was under unfair pressure from the hashtag players, but the The referee's not remotely interested in it. It's going to be 2-0 to the Tags, and Ben Brooks has scored direct from a corner. Incredible. And under a bit of pressure here, Halford needs to get up and win that, and he does that beautifully. That's really nicely played from Greg to get it to Waldridge. Turn defence into attack straight away. Waldridge still going on his own. Looking for Pedro. He's gone past one man. He's gone past two into the box. What can he do? Cut back. What a chance for the Tags. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Such wonderful build-up. It's not cleared yet, but a fantastic move started by Greg Halford's aerial challenge to play Matty Waldridge, who then carried it forward. Pedro beating 1, 2, maybe even 3 men, and then the cutback just could not land in the right spot for someone to turn it home. But nice play from Hashtag, and that is just what we needed really after going 2 up. A nice moment. Really trying to enforce our dominance on this game. We've looked comfortable so far, but Heybridge are a very good side. Haven't lost all season. That won't be through mistake. We'll have to be very, very guarded here and not rest on our laurels. Ollie Miles does well with a nice 2-step. He'll fancy a shot. He has had a shot, and why not, sir? Why not? Looking to play out from the back here. Worked well for the Tags, especially when we've got men you can release it to, like Greg Halford, as he now strides into the Heybridge half. Pedro, lovely knock on, and here's Matty Waldridge, and what a fantastic piece of play. What can we do with it now, though? Waldridge low and across everybody, and that's really nice play from Hashtag, just to get from nowhere to somewhere in such a short period of time with some good, decisive, incisive passing. To James Philp, up towards PK, and we've got to dig in here now. There's a head injury, collision of heads. Both physios are on the pitch assessing this. Always got to be slightly mindful of what could be happening here with the head injury. There's 3 men all went up and 3 men stayed down. It's going to be a drop ball, but it's going to look like it's going to be favouring Heybridge. And indeed, the referee does not add too much on. That is the half-time whistle. A confident, assured performance from the Tags, but we've been clinical in front of goal and find ourselves 2 up at the break. Let's find out what Devs has got to say about the action so far.
Got to expect a reaction. You can hear their changing room from here, and it's because they've not been able to get close to you. It's been really, really good. Just a couple of things. One is we have to be mindful of conditions. It's quite a strong breeze, isn't it? It's like stronger than you realise, and the sun, so which is going to be difficult because they will go direct still, look for that, which we've dealt with brilliantly, but we still have to be switched on to it and be mindful of it. If we just keep going without a purpose to play and we just stop with our movement, that will just encourage them, and then they've just got to nick the ball off of us. It's been good. Keep it going.
Yoni gets us underway for the second half as Hashtag United look to hopefully build upon that first half performance. But Stamps, word on the street is there was a huge, huge hairdryer from the Heybridge manager. So we are expecting a big reaction from them.
Very big, but we need to match it and maybe even go beyond, because we've got the lead right now, but 2-0 isn't comfortable enough in my opinion. 3-0, I'll take that happily. We can cruise at 3-0, but right now it's still a bit edgy.
Not many options for him, and that's what some of his teammates are complaining about. Reece Henry, though, does get a knock onto it. Haysom does a bit, and it's into the hands of Philpsy. And can Hashtag look to break? I'll tell you what, he can. He's thrown it almost behind Ben Brooks, but it's now at his feet.
And Greg Halford's down here as well in the penalty box.
Oh, no, and he looks in real pain.
Yeah.
That does not look good. He's wriggling around, holding his knee, I think.
There was a collision there between, I think it was him and maybe the number 9. I'm not too sure, but Philpsy came and collected it, and Greg stayed down.
Greg Halford, ball forward. Ollie, lovely clip from Ollie Miles, and Pedro's going to test the pace here of Darren Shepherd, and you know what, Shepherd's done fairly well, and you know what, I'm not so sure about that. I think that, sorry, not Darren Shepherd, Darren Phillips, I think that he did ever so well to keep up with Pedro there, to be honest with you, and he knew he was beaten, and he's just sort of gone to ground and handled the ball, and he's got a free kick that feels a bit sympathetic to me from the referee, to be honest with you. Max Cornhill gets up, but that man, Darren Phillips, overpowers him on that occasion. Not many men can do that to Max Cornhill. Jermaine Francis, very intelligent with how his body movement is there. Got the main frame of his body and his weight in the way there. And that's going to be a yellow card to Ross Wall, who has been a very committed player so far. But that was nothing more than a sniper's challenge on Ben Brooks. And it's resulting in a yellow card. Okay, Philpsy now has got the sun lowering in his eyes. Saw him just glance and cover them a little bit there. Stevenson, the sub, has headed that back on towards Ross Wall. And a huge shout of some form of discomfort from the Heybridge player. I really don't know what that was all about. Someone will give an elbow or something. That's what some of them were appealing for.
Look at PK checking his leg, making sure he's all right. Oh, he's such a wind-up. He's such a wind-up.
I didn't quite see that.
He started like checking. Obviously, it's a head injury, right? Yeah. PK went and started checking his foot, like, and giving him a little massage. For goodness sake!
Oh dear.
He sees it. Good glance.
Lee Noble now back in. Phillips knocks it. It's not down yet. It's Reece Henry who's whacked it, and it hits the net. But thankfully, it's the side of it.
Calm down. Oh, he's flagged for offside as well.
Lovely,
I believe.
lovely stuff. Cornell up, but not out. Halford though gets something on it.
Head injury again.
Oh, what's going on here? This is honestly, this 45 minutes, if someone goes back and counts the amount of time the ball's in play, it will be less than 50%. I'm telling you now. It is Max Cornhill who's holding his head, so we do hope he's okay. He's holding his knees and his head, so God knows.
Do you get 5 subs in the league still?
I do not believe so. I think it's just 3.
Do you get it in the Prem though?
Yes.
You get it in the Prem though, isn't it?
In the Prem you do, yeah. Because of the fixture congestion. And the World Cup year, I think, is the reason they've got it. So I don't know if it's a long-term thing, that, but wasted no attempt here. And you know what? That was a cross miss-hit, but threatened for a moment. Bit of movement on it. Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Knuckled like a shot.
And the same way that Brooksy had some in-swingers from the right-hand side with his left foot, the chance now for Lee Noble to do it with his right from over that side. It's high and deep and over everyone towards Cooper Jordan. Now Phillips, he gets some. He can't get on the first go, but it is a free kick, thankfully.
Well done.
Never been so pleased to see a goalkeeper given a free kick as then. Haysam's gone down for a little breather. We don't mind it. Take your time, Harry. Number 11, Rob Harvey, is not happy about things. Phillips has just pinged that one.
Nice.
Straight towards Cornhill, who nicks it on nicely.
Nice.
Well played. Right, all these are important now. These 50-50s are important. Do you know what? That is a serious shout for handball there against Matty Waldridge. Not given, thankfully, for the hashtag.
Go on, Tobes.
Now Toby, can he get a chance to stretch his legs towards E-Man? This is a chance for the tags. We have to take them. They're going to be few and far between in the second half. E-Man onto advancing Toby. Can he get there and cut it back? He can. Oh. It's dealt with nicely by Captain Cooper Gordon. But E-Man can still keep it for the tags. This is a rare moment of hashtag advancing attacking play in this second half that's been really debunked of any real quality from either side. Cooper Gordon pumps it up himself. Haysam, big header, only towards Harvey though. Back to Haysam again, who does it again. Waldridge now, it's just a battle. Well, that's delicious from PK Humble. And it's a late foul there. And that is going to be a yellow card, the third of the game for Heybridge. And that's going to be Tyler Brampton. That was the best moment of the match from PK. Deliciously controlled, chested ball over his opponent. Left the guy no chance but to just win the foul. And PK now takes a well-deserved break.
Nice.
Lee Noble is going to take this corner. It's a good contact. In-swing, a dangerous ball. Punched nicely by James Philp. And can Pedro get it out for us? Don't whack it, just take your time. Okay, fine.
That's not a bad distance, you know. Look,
by the way,
E-Man's going to put him under.
All sorts of pressure here. Oh, what's he given here? There's some
What's going on?
Some sort of fisticuffs going on there. I'll tell you what.
I wasn't even looking.
I wasn't at all. Hashtag had a really dangerous break, to be honest. But one of the Heybridge players was getting pushed away from it by one of his teammates, which makes me feel like he may have been doing something a little naughty. Edge of the box. PK does well. Finds the yard. Thinks about a shot. Does do a shot. And it's saved by Schaefer. And this will possibly be the very last chance for Heybridge to get potentially a consolation. Big kick forward from Callum Schaefer. It's a great ball, in fact. Haysam with an equally matched good header. The referee's underneath it. Surely had 1-2 glances. We're now into way beyond the allocated added on time.
That's it.
And that is indeed it. Hashtag United celebrate 3 points in the league on the birthday of both Spencer and Neil from hashtag the double birthday celebrated with 3 points in the league. Fantastic result, that, Stampy.
Oh, I'm relieved. I'm relieved. We knew this was going to be a very tough game. We have even tougher games going forward, so this is a very good start to that run.
We do indeed have some very big games coming forward. Going into today's game, this was the first of 3 games against sides all in the top 5. We'll have to check up on the results from the rest of the league today and look at the league table. But before all of that, and we hear from Devs, I've got to ask you, Stampy, give us our UFL player of the match.
My UFL player of the match is none other than Ben Brooks. The guy has been absolutely electric all game. Very, very smart play at times when we needed it, very composed. He definitely isn't playing at 100% right now, but the fact he's playing this well is a very, very scary sight, and I think he deserves it today. So well done, Ben.
Couldn't agree more. He got that pre-assist and then the goal. Very nice performance for him back from injury. Well played to you, Ben. Well played to the tags. Let's hear from Devs.
I'd like to wish Stampy all the very best of luck with putting together a highlights reel, especially from that second half. I thought we were really good first half, deserved our lead. Second half was ugly. We lost our way. Our use of the ball was really poor by our standards, but we defended really well. In horrible conditions, horrible game. All you can do is come away with your 3 points, which we've done, and a clean sheet, which is really, really important. Against a side that haven't been beaten this year, let's not underplay that. They come in really good form, high in confidence, and I'm struggling to think of too many chances where they've looked dangerous on us. So that's a good 3 points. But as ever, we can be better than that. Joe?
No, well done, boys.
Good work, well done.
Brooksy, it feels like it's been ages since you've been playing. 2 starts now. How's it feel to be back?
I'm buzzing, to be fair. It's been a long time. I think it was about 3 months I've been out for, but yeah, I'm delighted. And today was a special day to get my, I'll say, first proper goal, because Ed was actually saying last time he didn't go over that line, but this one certainly did.
Yeah, and we have had a bit of banter about that goal against, was it Grays, I think it was? But that one, we're definitely saying it's yours, yeah?
100%. I'm taking that one.
Okay, and talk us through what was going through your mind before you took the corner.
Well, obviously leading up to that corner, I actually went on the pitch because I had a nosebleed. Greg actually took the free kick which went out for a corner, and I just went up to it. Max told me to put into an area, I did, and the wind just took it and just went top bins.
Just went top bins. Another day at the office, innit, Brooksy? Another day.
And hopefully I'll actually get a clean goal in the future, because actually I haven't done one of those yet. So yeah, a clean goal is coming. It's just striking the net. It's coming.
So here is the league table. Hashtag United now up into a very lovely 4th place and into those playoff positions. Fantastic to see. That is all from today. If you haven't already, make sure you get into that link below, download the SOCIOS app, check out the hashtag fan token. Benefits coming out of our ears for you guys, for anyone who gets himself a token for just £2, including one of you potentially becoming the club's first ever fan representative. So get down there, link below, support SOCIOS, support the club. We will see you again next time. The hard fixtures come thick and fast. Up next, we are away to Felixstowe and Walton, who are also right up there in the table, as you can see. So it's going to be another tough game, but the tags are up to it, I'm sure. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy this one to celebrate 3 points. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you again next time.